Hi everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. If you're wondering about the look and sound of this video, well, I've got a new computer. Anyway, this is going to be a general command block tutorial listing off some mistakes that people often make. Now, I've done something like this in the past, but this is going to be directed more towards advanced users. So let's get to it. The first thing has to do with no gravity falling sand. People like to summon these in and expect them to stay there. These are actually going to despawn after a minute. So here's the command that I used to get the falling sand. I'm in 1.11 by the way. Okay, and so to keep this in the air, we're going to have to run a constant entity data command, which sets the time to 1 like so, and then that will stay there forever. Might cause a lot of lag in your world though, so use it sparingly. The next thing I see people having trouble with are testing for players with certain scores with 0. So if I go say score example equals 0, because I don't have a score, you'd expect it to be 0. But this command does not run because I actually don't have a score at all. It's not even 0, it's completely undefined. So we're going to use this command here to give ourselves a score of 0, then you can see my name appears on this score here, and then the command is successful at running. The next bit now has to do with area effect clouds. People like to put in their particle, and then their color and their potion, and then just expect it to work. Nope, it won't work. You need to specify a duration and a radius before you can do anything else. I have seen so many people have trouble with area effect clouds because they don't specify these two things. Moving on, we have issues with fireballs. People wanting to summon a fireball that has motion. No, not going to work because motion isn't the tag you want. The tag you want is actually called direction. Yeah, direction. The wonders of command blocks. Hey, and this also applies to most projectiles as well. Specifically fireball projectiles. People have asked me, hey Dragon, how do you test for a lightning bolt? Okay, let's summon in a lightning bolt, and then say at E-type equals lightning bolt, and you would expect something to come up in the chat here. But no, lightning bolt actually isn't an entity. Liar! Yeah, it's not an entity, so you can't actually detect for it.
Or you could do what I do and have millions of no AI invisible no gravity creepers on top of the world, so when a lightning actually does strike, you can detect where it exactly struck within an area. That's too complicated. Anyway, moving on. The next thing has to do with people trying to have swords with slower attack speeds. As you can see, this sword has an attack speed of 1.6. I'm going to try and use this command right here and give myself a sword with an attack speed of 1.4. Let's try it. As you can see, it's really fast. That's because I'm adding 1.4. It's actually not 1.4. Also, you see that this applies to everything. So I've been doing some digging around and seeing ways to get around this. Unfortunately, the only thing I can find, well, the best thing I can find, is just to subtract attack speed altogether. And then you can see this diamond sword is slightly slower. And please remember to specify a slot main hand, not any slot, okay? Because otherwise this will happen and it doesn't look very good. Okay, so I have a repeating command block here which goes say at old tag equals tagged. Alright, so now I'm going to tag myself. Do not be surprised when it spams the command because you need to remember to actually remove the tag once you've executed what you want. So let's go scoreboard players tag at old tag equals tagged, remove tagged, and then when we run the command again, you will see that it will execute only once this time. The other thing, don't be surprised if I run this command here. Let's go say at all tag equals tagged. Again, right, let's just run this say command, so that's always active. And then let's run our impulse command again. Don't be surprised when this doesn't work, alright, because this command has run first, it's removed my tagged score, and then this command won't run. The way around this is to move this and chuck this in here instead, right in between, to make this command run first, and as you can see, that command will now run. I've been having a lot of comments saying that they have trouble with custom crafters because I say that the score must be reset at the very end. You can't create a new module and expect it to work accordingly. Alright, this is more of a rookie mistake, but
test for block andesite won't work. You have to test for stone 6. Alright, so when I do this, this command will then run because it's conditional. Okay, the reason why I know this is because if you go F3 and H at the same time and then look at your menu, you can see the tooltips here, right? So you can see stone/6. That's where I got that 6 from. If I go F3H again, then this will just disappear. Alright, and then the last thing that I want to talk about are conditionals like this. Here I have a say1 command, this is say2, and this is say3. People say, okay, this command's going to run because that one did, and then this command will run because that one did. No, this third command block will not run because it's pointing the wrong way. They have to be facing the same direction in order for this to work. And there we go. I've seen this mistake way too many times. But anyways, guys, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 things that people get wrong while doing command blocks. There we go. Got that off my chest. Thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.